Brian Tracy's Guide to Unlocking Your Full Potential. Are you feeling stuck, uninspired, or just plain unmotivated? You're not alone. Many people feel this way, but what if I told you there's a proven guide out there that can help unlock your full potential and transform your life? That guide is Brian Tracy's Unlocking Your Full Potential, a book filled with insights and strategies designed to help you achieve greatness. Let me tell you this, Brian Tracy isn't just some motivational guru. He's a real-life example of someone who has taken his own advice to heart. His story is one of relentless pursuit and remarkable success. Now, let me share with you some of the key lessons from his guide that could change your life. Brian Tracy's first lesson is about setting clear goals. He says, "The most important thing you can do to achieve anything in life is to have a clear goal. It's not enough to dream big. You need a specific target to aim for." Here's a personal anecdote that illustrates this point. I used to work in a job that didn't align with my passion or interests. I had vague ideas about what I wanted to achieve, but I lacked a concrete plan. One day, I read Brian Tracy's chapter on goal setting, and it struck a chord. I decided to set a clear, achievable goal for myself, to learn a new language within 6 months. This decision wasn't easy. I had to break down my goal into smaller tasks, create a study schedule, and find resources to help me. Guess what? Within a year, I was fluent in Spanish. My journey taught me that when you have a clear goal, you can make it happen. Next, Brian emphasizes the importance of persistence. He believes that success comes to those who never give up. In my case, when I started learning Spanish, I faced numerous challenges, linguistic barriers, cultural differences, and self-doubt. But instead of letting these obstacles discourage me, I kept pushing forward. I would wake up early every morning, immerse myself in the language, and even watch TV shows in Spanish. I knew that if I persisted, I would eventually see results. Persistence paid off, and now I can hold my own in conversations with native speakers. The moral of the story: don't let setbacks deter you. Keep moving forward and you'll achieve your goals. Brian Tracy's third lesson is about taking action. He says, "Action speaks louder than words." It's not enough to think about what you want. You have to take steps towards achieving it. For instance, I once wanted to become a public speaker. I had the knowledge and skills needed, but I hesitated to put myself out there. Brian's advice resonated with me. I decided to start small by giving a speech at a local event. Initially, I was terrified, but I took a deep breath, prepared thoroughly, and stepped onto the stage. To my surprise, I did well, and people responded positively. This experience boosted my confidence, and I continued to speak at more events. Today, I'm a regular speaker at conferences and workshops, and my fear of public speaking has disappeared. Taking action may be uncomfortable, but it's necessary for growth. Brian Tracy's fourth lesson is about overcoming fear. He says, "Fear is the biggest obstacle to success." I can attest to this. When I first started learning Spanish, I was afraid of making mistakes and appearing foolish. However, Brian's guidance helped me confront my fears. He emphasized that making mistakes is part of the learning process. So, I began to embrace them as opportunities for growth. Instead of worrying about what others might think, I focused on improving my language skills. Over time, my confidence grew and I became less fearful. Today, I confidently speak Spanish with ease. The lesson here is simple: face your fears head-on. Don't let them hold you back. Brian Tracy's fifth lesson is about continuous learning. He says, "Success is built on learning." In my case, I've always been a voracious learner. I read books, watched videos, and attended seminars to enhance my knowledge and skills. Brian's advice encouraged me to keep expanding my horizons. For example, I recently completed a course on leadership, which significantly improved my ability to inspire and motivate others. Continuous learning keeps us adaptable and competitive in today's fast-paced world. By staying curious and open-minded, we can continually refine our skills and excel in whatever field we pursue. Embrace lifelong learning, and you'll stay ahead of the curve. Brian Tracy's final lesson is about leveraging resources. He says, "Your success is limited only by your imagination." I believe this is true. We often underestimate the power of external support and tools. Brian's guide introduced me to various resources that have been instrumental in my journey. For instance, I discovered podcasts, online courses, and networking groups that provided valuable insights and connections. These resources expanded my knowledge and opened doors to new opportunities. Imagine what you could achieve if you tapped into similar resources. Brian's advice reminds us that sometimes all it takes is a little bit of guidance and direction to unlock our full potential. In conclusion, Brian Tracy's guide to unlocking your full potential offers invaluable wisdom and actionable advice. By setting clear goals, persistently working towards them, taking action, confronting fears, and continuously learning, you can transform your life. Remember, success is not just about dreaming big, it's about making those dreams a reality. As Brian says, you have the power to create the future you desire. So, start implementing these lessons today and watch your life unfold in ways you never thought possible. Embrace the journey, and let's make our dreams come true together.